Yeah, it's a tough battle. I mean, I thought our kids really competed hard and showed great toughness for 40 minutes. You know, game went back and forth there, especially in the fourth quarter, and you know, we didn't back down. I thought we were in a lot of foul trouble, and we were trying to rotate kids quite a bit. But you know, we hung in there, played tough. You know, a game like this, it comes down to one or two little things, and unfortunately, they didn't go our way, especially in that last minute with the misses with the high rebounds, twice going back to them for the shot clock to go down, and then obviously we had to foul. So that's a tough outcome for us. Proud of our kids. I thought they played really tough. And I would like to got this one, but we didn't. So we move on to the Wildcats on Sunday morning.
Sophie Bruner averages nearly 15 points and 9 rebounds a game. You guys contained her to 8 and 4.
Yeah.
So just kind of one of the main things you focused on going into this game that you had to
absolutely.
Keep her off the glass?
Yeah, it was absolutely the game plan. I mean, she had 20 rebounds on us down there, and I thought that we worked very diligent this week in the post in our defense, and we're getting better. I mean, there's no doubt we're getting better. But I really thought that Nike and Eva and Maria, Kayla Washington at times, that they really took it to heart, that they were going to try to not give her a lot of touches and stuff. She got going a little bit, I think, in the second half or third, fourth quarter, getting some penetration from the high post area. But other than that, great to see that she only had 4 rebounds. I thought that was really big for us. You can't stop her, and I think she's the heart and soul of that team. She's a very, very tough, crafty player. But I was proud of our kids and how well they played.
With like an already injured squad and then a lot of people in foul trouble, does that make it really difficult to get in playing time and everything?
Yeah, well, I'm sitting there with some Chuck Taylors thinking, I could still I can't get out there. But it was tough. It was tough to be in the foul trouble that we were in, especially early in the game. Sweet played too many minutes, Penelope played too many minutes. They both played well, but they played too many minutes. And, and it's just something that, we just have to continue to fight and play through and just have guts about it, and I know our kids do that, and I'm proud of them for that. But it put a lot of extra pressure, no doubt, tonight with all the foul trouble in the front line.
Do you think that the overwhelming amount of minutes that had to be played was a big significant factor for the offensive woes down the last 4 minutes of the game?
I think we had some good looks, and I thought we had we had some easy shots that went and kind of rolled out, and especially in the front line stuff. So I don't want to put it up to fatigue. I just think sometimes the ball goes in, sometimes it doesn't, and you just got to get that rebound and go again. But we're one defensive rebound away from winning this ball game. It's as simple as that. And instead we have to foul. They make the free throws, and we're not able to finish it at the end.
How would you describe your interior defense tonight?
Much better, much better. Really proud of the effort. I thought, whether we were in our matchup zone or in our player-to-player defense, frontline kids, a lot of work, really diligent this week in the film room, on the floor, trying to get ready for their big front line because they tore us up down there, and it was great to see us respond.
You, on multiple occasions, seemed a little bit animated with the officials. You have a comment on that? It seems a couple times there that you probably rightfully so disagreed with some of the calls.
Well, if I comment, the conference commissioner's here, so she'll just go ahead and ask me for a check right now, tonight.
Fair enough.
So, I don't want to send her home with any money, The conference evaluator officials was here tonight as well, so maybe that'd be a better question to ask both of them.
Fair enough.
Speaking of fatigue, you mentioned just a little bit earlier, fairly quick turnaround. You're only about 38 hours from game time Sunday morning. What do you do to get the troops ready?
Well, we talked about that because it started when we finally got back on Tuesday, was it, or Monday night? We got the team got delayed in Boise, actually an extra day, missed school on Monday because of all the flights and stuff. So we started then hydrating and really working extra on stretching, hydrating, eating, fueling, some things like that. So hopefully that will pay off for us with the quick turnaround. It doesn't just happen tonight. It happened right after the Utah game. So we got great nutritionists here, Lindsey Brown, great trainer, Mallory, she does a great job. And so, that's one of our goals right now, finishing up with the short amount of games that are left, is making sure we're taking care of ourselves so that we can put our best foot forward on the court.
How much tougher, obviously Bruner's a great player all around, but how much tougher is it to work inside on someone like Daugherty ASU, who stands at 6'4"? I mean, how much more difficult does that make to work the ball inside and try and get points in the paint?
Well, she's very good, and she's very long, as you guys see, and she's got a very high release. So she's improved tremendously. I mean, that kid, from the time she arrived at Arizona State to now, she's a completely different player, and all that. But, I think, our setbacks were pretty effective against her. I thought that when we crashed the glass the second half, we were pretty effective against her and stuff. But I'd like to have seen us be able to get to the line a little bit more, and maybe get her and Bruner to sit down a little bit,
Can you tell me about Nike McLaurin, how much heart she showed out there tonight?
Oh yeah, she's we didn't know if she could go. She had an injury in practice earlier in the week and didn't go yesterday. And shoot around today, she comes popping in the doors at Beasley, a big smile on her face, and said, I'm ready to go. Well, that didn't surprise me because Nike's a warrior. And all that. But, I just think she gives us a lot of energy. That smile is contagious in a sense that it reminds us all that it's a game and we need to have fun with it and just enjoy it, And I think that goes a long ways with her teammates.
You guys seem to be almost beating them at their own style of play in the first half with great defense, good interior.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Where do you think that got away from you in the second half?
I don't really think it got away from us so much as I think some of their players started heating up. They were adjusting. At halftime, they made some great adjustments, and there were some sets out there that we had not seen. I mean, that you expect. Charlie's been coaching for 20 years at ASU, and so there were some good adjustments on their part. But they started to space a little bit better, and that allowed the skip passes for the easy threes. And all that, and we got caught a little bit, where we weren't able to rotate out and run them off the line, and all of a sudden you've got Haynes and a couple other kids that are pretty good three-point shooters starting to feel it. But at the end of the day, they still were 2 for 9 for the three-point line. I'll take our defense any day.
And both of those came pretty late from Haynes.
That's right.